You're listening to a Listen to Sun 969 for part 2 of our ramble, and I think I've sorted the whole camera thing out.
Yeah, it looks like you've got it nicely fitting in there in the microphone stand.
I can on this side. I've always been able to use this stand on this side. I need to sort it on the other side.
Should we be doing like a 2-camera shoot or whatever?
Maybe you need to get a magnet case. So you can do it on the other side with your phone.
A magnet case. I'll probably grab one from Kmart, I reckon.
Yeah, they've got them.
There's our mention of Kmart for the day.
Oh, fantastic.
Yes, and we've mentioned Melbourne in our last ramble.
We certainly did.
And have we mentioned food yet? Now we have. There we go. Food's been mentioned.
There we go, done.
Are you going to eat anything fun over the weekend?
Maybe,
yeah. I don't know what I'm having for food over the weekend because I'm just going to go from one job to the other by the sounds of it. It's going to be a pretty crazy weekend.
I don't really plan that far ahead, especially when I'm eating.
I plan days in ahead sometimes because I get food from people, they make it for me, I pay them for it, and then I put it in the fridge and know it's there. So I know what I'm eating for lunch and dinner for next week when the week comes back. When I come out here, I bring food out, obviously. Because it's like going out for a day trip out here sometimes, isn't it? It's not that far.
I just realised I set that camera up that whole time and wasn't actually recording anything.
Well, now it's recording.
So now the recording's going to miss the part where I said I just found a good spot to have the camera.
Oh, that's all right.
Anyway, no, I don't tend to plan that far ahead. I really should meal prep. The problem
meal prep's good.
The problem is, I don't know if anyone else has this, but when you cook, you just lose all appetite. So if I go home and think, I'm going to make, a casserole or something, just whatever, and I spend time making this really delicious meal, by the time it's cooked, I'm like, I don't want it. Really? Yes.
I've never had that before.
It's a thing. It is an absolute thing. Like,
I think the thought of cooking makes me feel like not eating.
You really don't like to cook, eh?
No, I hate it. I really do. I like to cook with other people. I love that. I really love being in the kitchen with someone.
You're such a social creature. You just like doing anything that involves not being alone.
Yes. But even, like you've seen it before. It's in the movies and whatever. People like to have a wine while they're cooking.
See, I don't even drink wine.
Well, have something while you're cooking. Have a beer, whatever you're into. Part of the cooking process, and then you eat the food together and have another one. It's good.
Spoken like a true male.
Anyway,
I wanted to
It's not going to happen in a hurry for me. I've got a kitchen now, a decent kitchen in my place now. I've got actually an oven, but I haven't cleaned the oven yet. It's got to be cleaned. It was in terrible state. We talked about that before. But I haven't cleaned the oven, but I've now got a microwave. I bought a microwave last weekend, so I've got a really nice flatbed microwave. So I've been able to actually heat up my food, my pre-prepared food that I get from other people. I've been able to heat that up in the last few days, so that's kind of nice. But my microwave's a monster, and it's set to like 1100, 1200 watts. I think I've kind of worked out how to turn it down, but I haven't done that yet. And so
you turn it down. You just cook it for less time.
I put it in. Well, that's what I thought. So I put the popcorn in the other day. You know how you get the prepaid popcorn thing and you put it in, and I thought I'll try that. Anyway, normally on a normal nasty microwave, like a powerful one, it'd take about 2.5 minutes, right? So I thought I'll put it down to 2 minutes 10. It's recommended on the packet 2 minutes 10. Burnt the popcorn to a crisp, pretty much.
It should specifically say the wattage on the back of the popcorn, what wattage equals.
Yes, it did.
How much
and it said
time.
to do it for 1100 watts. Do it for 2 minutes 10. So I did it for 2 minutes 10.
Did you read that right? I only say this because I used to have 1100 watt and now I've got an 800, and I hate that I have an 800 now. I didn't realise when I
Do you like the 1100?
I do like the 11, but I had it for so long I think I got used to it. But I also love microwave popcorn.
So how long did you do on it?
It was a minute 10, not 2 minutes 10.
I must have.
So that's what I'm saying. Maybe you misread it.
Yeah. Because it popped really quickly. I heard it popping like about 1 minute in.
And also, there's a trick with popcorn. It's ready when you don't hear a pop. When the pops go 5 seconds apart. So if you go pop,
it stopped popping.
Wait 5 seconds, pop, it's ready.
I was doing a little bit of work on my computer, so I just thought, I'll let it finish. But I did hear it stop popping, so maybe I should.
You probably should have paid maybe a little bit of attention.
Yeah, but you get working on something, you're trying to work something out, you're trying to get in on, log into whatever you're logging in on your computer, and I missed that moment. So I ended up having that burnt popcorn. Some of it was salvageable, but anyway. So
I wanted to talk about something that I couldn't talk about.
Tell me.
I could not talk about it in part one because I didn't think it would be
appropriate.
Safe. I would say safe for the public. I didn't think it's something that anyone needed to hear in real time. Sure, after the fact, but not in real time. So I've just checked and they have left. So I feel comfortable talking about this only on the YouTube channel. But when I got to work this morning, there was police on the side of the road. And I was like just outside the station.
Right.
And I was like, what's going on there? So I got to work, and our resident Mrs. Mangle, now for those of you who don't know who Mrs. Mangle is, she was a very old
Gossip woman.
Yes, she was a character on Neighbours, and she was known for kind of like having her binoculars at the window. Like she knew everything.
Yes.
Now,
he came in wearing a red shirt and a blue tie.
And one thing you might not know.
And he had lipstick stain on it.
Yeah. One thing you might know about our traffic manager, Peter Shea, is she knows everything.
Does she?
I've often referred
now I'm
to
a bit
her.
Nervous. What does she know about me?
Well, it's not that. It's just she knows, like, okay, here's the example. Like, it just happened this morning.
Yep.
So I've always, when she gets in that mood, I've always kind of called her Mrs. Mangle. Like, she knows all the websites to be like, oh, there's police heading in that direction. Get on the incident map and see what are they headed to. Like, she just knows stuff. Like, she just figures stuff out, right?
Do you know what she'd be good for?
What?
Let's move her from traffic to traffic. She'd be a really good traffic reporter if she's like that, because that's what you have to do to be a traffic reporter.
She probably would, except she won't talk on the air.
No.
Anyway, I kind of this is the example of the Mrs. Mangle thing. I just kind of saw two police on the side of the road and just, thought in my head, wonder what they're doing.
What are they up to?
Then it left my brain, pulled into the radio station, came into work. She pulled in like 2 seconds after me. And so I got inside.
Yeah, what is it with that? You guys always seem to rock up around the same time.
Well, I met Lara.
Do you do a little convoy?
No, we don't. I didn't even know that she was going to pull
Why don't you just carpool?
Because she's got kids to take to school and stuff.
You can just hang out with her and the kids. The kids love you.
Anyway, you're taking me in the wrong direction.
Sorry.
No, because in the mornings I see clients and stuff before I come out here.
Okay, of course.
Anywho, all right. So then she pulled in 2 seconds after me, and we obviously both. A split second we drove past these police on the side of the road. But I just, as I said, was just like, interesting, and then forgot about it. She walked in and was like, oh, 2 police on the side of the road. One kept going straight. They've got spikes. They're putting the spikes out. I was like, excuse me?
Yeah.
And she goes, yeah, they're putting the spikes out on the road. There must be like a chase on. And she's like, yep, there was police further down the highway. There's two police that have gone further up, further south, and these two have got the spikes coming out. And I was like, how did you get all that in just... So that's why she's missed.
I feel like it's an American movie with spikes out on the road.
I know, but obviously
she's very clever. She knows what's going on.
Yeah, obviously the people that they were potentially looking for did not come this way because they were there for a while. Then they packed up.
So it might have been a chase of some sort.
Yeah, it might have been happening in town, which then made them, come out this way in case.
Yeah.
Don't know.
Who knows?
But yeah,
we have some crazy stuff. I've seen some crazy things in town. There was one time where I counted 15 marked and unmarked vehicles chasing a vehicle that was driving on its rim up Gap Road. It was on a Sunday night, and it's been a well-documented case, so we won't go into it. But, I think this guy grabbed a taxi driver, allegedly, or grabbed a taxi and stole it from East Side or something and raced it around town. And so, there was helicopters, there was everything, and I was really surprised. It was amazing. I felt very safe, actually.
Crazy.
What I saw, though, 15 cars. What I saw made me realise how safe we actually are here.
Yeah, for sure.
And this was earlier in the year when new government in place, and they obviously had their operation in place because they had an operation where they came into town, and we talked about it. We used to have a police officer who come in and talk to us.
Yes, territory.
He moved out of town and worked somewhere else all of a sudden, so we couldn't talk to him anymore. But he was around at that time, and I made the point to him. I felt very safe knowing that we had all these things happening, and it was basically because there was a big operation in town anyway. And so this silly guy happened to just be doing something naughty at the time that all these cops were in town, all these big cars and helicopters and everything. It was just crazy, and they got him, obviously. They got him just near the hospital.
I mean, I don't know how to say this. A few weeks ago when there was that accident at the top around Roundabout, everyone was fine, so I can talk about it.
Thank goodness.
But did you ever see the footage? Someone who was in the area at the time had like a dash cam.
No.
And you just see this like cop car flip on its head and like go across the road.
No.
They were all fine, so this is why I'm talking about it. But when I saw this footage, I think it must have been around when I was going to Melbourne or something like that. And I thought to myself, like, only in Alice. It was.
Oh no, this stuff happens everywhere now.
I know, but you've got to watch this footage. You can see like the ranges. Like it's an Alice Springs snapshot.
If you look at any of those American car chases,
they're crazy.
Everybody gets caught. There's absolutely no point forever. Like I don't know what goes through these guys' heads. I know sometimes they're on drugs or whatever, but you're going to get caught. You get out of the car. I love when they run out of the car and eventually
the dogs cops.
The dogs will just take them down. I mean, there is absolutely no point.
Yeah.
If you want to do a runner, don't do it publicly. Don't do it in a high speed. Do it at normal speed. No one will catch you because no one's looking for you. Go and do your runner without being chased because that's the only way to do a runner. You don't want to be making a big scene because you'll be tracked down and caught within seconds.
Well, on that note, I'm doing a runner. We're done.
We're done for the weekend. We'll catch you next week. Thanks for listening to Listen to Sun 969.